That's my new hat. That's carnivore hat. Shout out to our buddies down the road at Bearded Butchers.
We say our buddies, but we have no idea who the fuck they are, other than a couple of cool dudes with beards that fucking do barbecue.
I think we need to get out there and get a tour going in that place.
It's the one that Brock Lesnar like is buddies with the guys, right? It's the same thing.
It is them, and it is with Brock.
Yeah, I love to have those guys on it. It's impressive that they built that shit in like 8 years. There's not a fucking meat that you can't get. We are alligator, ostrich, kangaroo.
Oh, I would like.
Yeah, we were like, dude, we should have a fucking eating contest where we just like fucking smoke like 100 pounds of fucking meat and see what tastes better.
It. Yeah.
I'm in.
Yeah,
I'm in.
definitely.
I'm down.
The meat flight.
Yeah.
A little more
Get the meat
expensive
sweats.
than I thought. And this is part of the things I'd like to ask them, because I'm just like, they're like, what was it, $13 a pound for regular ground beef? Ground beef from Keller's right out this way for, $7 a pound. What's the difference?
Yeah.
And you're grass fed versus their grass fed.
So Craig, that owns a gym, knows these guys are like buddies. Brock comes into town. Oh, I don't remember why he was here, but he bought meat from them like a long time ago, and like he only gets his meat from them now.
Oh, wow.
So it's like if they made a seasoning for him or whatever, which he wanted to buy into the place, but they told him no. They said, I'd love to hear why they didn't want that, because the publicity from that would have been ridiculous.
Watched him the other day with a bison brisket. And that's like our next thing on the list. We got to smoke a bison fucking brisket. Hopefully we can have those guys on. I'd love to hear more about that story.
If I misspoke on any of that, I apologize. But to my knowledge, that's kind of the situation. Like Brock is pretty tight with them.
We're knights in the fray. Nothing off limits. We got something to say. Life and love, fitness and fight all day. Guys Night Podcast. Let's ride the wave.